Hello, everybody. This is Eric with ProspectBoss, and today we're going to show you how to start making calls on your ProspectBoss CRM platform. So, when you first log into your ProspectBoss, to start making calls, you need to connect to the system's built-in phone by hitting the Click to Connect button. That'll automatically pop up our built-in phone and connect you using your headset. Now, if you do need to use a landline or cell phone to connect in, you will need to reach out to our support team so we can give you your dial-in instructions for your landline or cell phone, since they're unique for each account. So now to pull up a contact list and start making calls, we would go to Contacts in the main menu and then click My Contacts. Then once it brings up your contact list, you can either choose specific individuals you want to dial from your contact list directly, and then hitting the Dial Selected option. Or if you want to pull up specific call groups, you can click the filter options here on the top right and search for the groups you want to call based on different search criteria, like the date they were created, the tags that you've given them. So if you want to pull up specific tag groups, for example, your cold leads and call them back, or your customers you've marked as any specific type of insurance, life or health, or for uh, real estate for expireds, FISBOs, or any other specific type of tags. You can do that as well. Or you can specifically search for customers based on the groups that you named them when you uploaded your data. So you would just select the groups that you want to search and then hit the apply button. That'll then bring up your list here where you can see it will give you a dial contacts button here at the top. So you can dial everybody in that list if you want. So we'll just hit that button here, and that's going to bring up our call options here. First off, we can give our call list a name. And we can also select from our preset list of call settings that we can assign inside the system's calling settings. You can either use your pre-made ones you've set, or you can assign new ones when creating a new call list. We can then go down and set any of our optional settings we want, like our on-hold or answering machine recordings. And then further down, we can set our call settings like auto pause to pause our calls after we finish a live call. Enable recording to record our live conversations, as well as if you want to receive email notifications of your appointments. Further down, we can set additional options like allowing you to make calls to your do not call numbers if you wish. If you want to set your caller ID, you have two different options. You can either use the system's own internal PB numbers that you can purchase from us, or you can use your own phone number as a caller ID. If you do type in your phone number, you will need to click the send verification button next to that to send you a text message to verify the phone does belong to you. If you want to use a landline or cell phone number for this, though, you will need to call into our support staff so we can verify that landline or cell number belongs to you. Further down, you would set your country code, of course, then your number of lines, how many calls you'll be making simultaneously, your phone ring time, and then further down, you can select if you want to assign any of your scripts you've created in the system. It'll then let you choose which script you want to assign. And lastly, you can then choose if you want to have the ability to send an email or text during your live call. So once we set all our options, we just click the Dial Now button to start. And that will then pull us into the call screen where it will begin dialing the numbers on our list. As you can see, it's pulled up 3 numbers and it's dialing them right now. And of course, this is a voicemail that picked up. If I want to leave my voicemail message, I can just click the leave voicemail option. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and click hang up to end that call. Now, as you can see on the call screen itself, I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. Whenever a customer answers the phone, you'll get this customer information box right on the screen. Got another voicemail here. I'm just going to go ahead and hang that up. But as I mentioned before, once somebody answers the phone, Their customer information will pop up on the screen where you can see all their info, and you can actually scroll down through, uh, see any notes that you've entered previously if you're calling somebody back. You can even go into the system's tag history if you've previously tagged this person. You can click the send email option if you want to choose one of your email templates to send to the customer. And you see, as you can see, it will auto-populate that. Or you can choose one of your text message templates if you want to send an SMS text message to that customer. It'll auto-populate it for you to see as well. Now, of course, while you're speaking to the customer on the phone, not only can you see their contact information, but here at the top, you have your tag options. These can be used to tag your call during your live message for specific um, tags as well as specific actions. So, for example, if you want to mark them as a lead or as a seller or a buyer, you can use the lead or buyer buttons to classify them. For real estate, you have like expired, owner agent, for rent by owner, etc. For insurance, you have stuff like smoker, life, health, final expense, etc. And then, of course, if they just don't want to be called anymore, you have the DNC button to make sure that you mark them as do not call. So, for example, since these two were voicemail pickups, if I just wanted to call them back later, I could always just mark them as callback. Now, if a previous customer, um, you want to pull up the information from a previous customer you have yet to save, on the options here on the right-hand side, you have your call disposition tabs. These will show you customers that are waiting to be saved. So if you click on them, it'll bring up their profile again, and you can click the appropriate option you want for that customer. Then, of course, if you want to continue dialing, you can just click the resume button, and it will pull up the next group of numbers and start dialing them. As you can see, you got another call pickup. So as well, the other call is placed on hold. And if I wanted to leave a voicemail to this message, I can just click the voicemail button. Now, if somebody is placed on hold and does hang up, the system will read out. But I'm just going to go ahead and hang up that call. All right, we're just going to go ahead and pause the calling here, so that way we can go ahead and wrap this little video presentation up. But that is how you make dials in the system in a nutshell. If you need to leave your call screen, you also have your show menu option here in the top right, where you can pull up your main menu and then change screens to another page on your system if you need to. Hello, is Jeremy available? I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day. So since that was a wrong number, I can just come down here and mark the gentleman as do not call. And that will then mark him as do not call, so it will not call him again if we rerun through the list. But that is how you start making calls in the ProspectBoss platform. If anybody has any questions, of course, they can always reach out to our support team, and we'll be more than happy to assist them as they try out the ProspectBoss CRM platform. I want to thank everybody for watching today, and you all have a wonderful day.